I was just walking out of a restaurant and all of a sudden it hit me. I don't know what causes it, but it feels like my tendons or my muscles are pulling on the inside, outside, above, and under my knee. And it put me down for the count yesterday. I couldn't hardly even get up without wanting to cry, and it was a constant pain. So, but I'm reminded by my husband's voice in my ear that when these things happen, it's something that happens that we surely didn't ask for. We didn't anticipate it would happen. We didn't want it to happen. We never even thought it would happen. But they happen for a reason. And our job is to find the reason. It's to find the opportunity. Is to wonder what God has in store for me going through this. So as I thought about this today, I thought about a couple of things. Let me tell you about them. Look at this beautiful card I was blessed with by two of my Sunday school students. Never expected it. Such a blessing. And knowing these girls, I know that they weren't prompted to do it from anybody except for God, because that's just how they are. Comfrey that I made, and some plantain that I made, and of course I have God's Word right there. So maybe one of the reasons why my leg was hurting was so that someone could bless me. And those someones were my students from my Sunday school class. Another reason could be to appreciate the things that God allows us to grow and to use for our body. Whether it be for nutrition or for healing. I use this Comfrey salve that I made on my leg where it hurt. And yesterday it hurt constantly. But overnight, I let this Comfrey salve sit on my leg all night long. And today, I'm able to get up without a cane. It reminds me that things could be worse. If I didn't have the pain in my legs or my knee, I would take it for granted all the time that my knees were there to take me wherever I wanted to go. So I'm reminded to be thankful about my knees and about the pain. Sounds kind of silly, doesn't it? Sometimes we just have to sit back and be still and know that He is God, and know that He loves us, and that we were wonderfully and thoughtfully made. He thought about everything that we would go through. He thought about every freckle, every wrinkle, every gray hair that we would have in our lifetime. If we thought about God as much as God thought about us and still thinks about us, we would never cease to pray. And you know what? That's a Bible verse. Pray without ceasing. I got up to check on my video to make sure that I would be able to put out a YouTube video just for you. I grabbed my camera, and this is what I'm doing. I'm videoing another YouTube video just for you. Now at times I might sound like a robot, or it might look like I've lost my train of thought. And I have, because I'm still having pain in my leg. So it's causing me to have to think more and think precisely what it is I'm trying to say or trying to do. So I do want to apologize for that. But you know what? I decided I was going to go ahead and replant some of my fall garden. So I'm going to get these seeds in this tray today, and then I'm going to have John carry it and put it up by the windowsill so that it can get some light and hopefully germinate so that I can still have a nice fall garden. Let's go. Okay. I'm here. I had already put some in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3 Cherokee squash. I'm going to put them over here. I'm just roughing up the dirt a little bit, because this is the same tray and the same dirt that I had planted my other seeds in, that the grasshoppers decided to eat all of my fresh seedlings, but they tasted good too. And the Cherokee squash I know is going to go past the frost date, but I'm hoping to have my greenhouse up and going by then. Cherokee squash, U-A-S-H. So I've got 3 of those. So then I have 6 little openings here, and I've decided to put basket flowers there. And I'm going to fill all 6 holes. These are called American basket flowers. They also came from the Cherokee Nation seed bank. For those of you that didn't know, I am a citizen of the Cherokee Nation. And every year, as a Cherokee citizen, I am allowed to get 2 packets of seeds. And so this year I got Cherokee corn and Cherokee tobacco. My brother got Trail of Tear beans and basket flowers. And so we kind of shared our seeds. Now, if you've been with me very long, and if you've been on some of my garden tours, you will have seen the Cherokee corn growing up. And it is so unusual, and I can't wait to actually harvest it. But on my Cherokee corn, in one area where only 1 ear of corn is supposed to come out, I have 3. And they're so big. I am hoping that they all will go to maturity. I'll be so glad when that happens. So I will make sure that the dirt stays moist, set it in that sunny window, and we'll see what happens. Tell you for sure the reason why I am getting along so well today, but I do know that I put the Comfrey on, and there is one thing that I do know. I do know that people that love me and care about me, people from my church, have been praying for me, and I know that that works. Now, whether or not the Comfrey helped my situation with my leg, and I'm up and down today a little better than yesterday, I don't know if that worked, but I'm gonna tell you what, if you have an ailment with a sore bruise of a muscle, pulled tendon, maybe some arthritis, I would sure give Comfrey salve a try. Well, you guys, that's all I have today. And I can't even remember if I introduced myself. So I'm going to do that right now. If you've sticked around this far, my name's Kelly. I am the K part of J&KPotter, aka Jonkles. And I'm glad that you came and watched my channel today. Go out and enjoy life, even through the pain, because you guys, count it all joy. Until next time.